What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Weekly Indie Newcomer, where we are continuing our coverage of like the first hour of Outbreak, the game. I think this game is one of those things where, as a Resident Evil fan, I want to keep playing, but as like a modern gamer, I'm just kind of like, it's all right. But welcome on back. I figured, we might as well continue plugging on through, and part of it is just I got nothing else going on right now. I mean, it's kind of a quiet afternoon, where nothing really serious is happening. I mean, I'm just chilling, playing some video games with my friends here on the internet, trying to show off a title so that people can make an educated decision before they decide if they want to go buy it or not. Always a decent idea. I've picked up our red key card. We've got that in our inventory right now. I don't know why I'm like concatenating, syncopating, I don't know, staccatoing, whatever you want to call it. I don't know why I'm doing that with my words. I don't know. I'm doing it for some reason, and I don't know why. It's just occurring all by its lonesome. Continue firing into the face holes of the enemy here. We have shotgun shells right there, and that's really, really tempting because we don't have that many handgun bullets left. Like, what I would be really tempted to do is to take those, we drop them. I look right there. I grab the shotgun shells. How many does that give me? 7? Yeah, equip the boomstick. Oh, shit. It does kind of bother me that the graphic doesn't really match up. I don't know. Maybe the top of the shotgun is... I'm going to wait till this dude gets close. Oh, really? I thought we were going to get more mileage out of that. I figured the shotgun would one-shot everything, considering how limited the ammo has been so far. I don't remember where the red keycard was. I think it was up... Or, I'm sorry, the red keycard door. I think it was up and... Pretty sure it was up and around... I don't know, somewhere. I just don't want to be in this hallway anymore. The camera's too close. I feel as though the zombies have a very, very easy means to sneak up on my dumb ass. I used my healing item already. So I'm pretty worried. I'm pretty worried about our long-term safety and viability. Let's zoom that camera on back out so that we aren't, like, artificially making me more panicky, making my anxiety just jump upwards. There's a dead guy right there in the hallway. Don't think we need to spend any more time investigating him. His bones are laying on the floor. Usually a pretty good sign that he ain't gonna make it. Man, that shotgun's barely doing as well as our pistol does. I mean, it reduces the amount of shots it takes by like 1 for most of these enemies. Maybe it's because it's the old shotgun. It's a shotgun that's seen better days. It's an antiquated vehicle for projectile dispersion. I think that was possibly like the fanciest way I could have put that. I don't think if I had tried, I could have made that more fancy. Doesn't mean I'm not going to... I think I've been down here already. Oh, there's bullets. Yay. I will absolutely take the Parabellum rounds. That gives me... How many more of those? 8? Not that many, but enough for a half reload, which is all right by me. Get up out of here, zombie. Ain't nobody got time for you. Oh, he got taken out with 2. So what dictates whether they go down with 2 or whether they go down with 1? There's a knife inside of there. I thought there was like a... So we've got a blue door right there. I don't recall where the red door was at. Well, at least there's still some healing items over here. Yeah, that's pretty much the worst thing that could have happened right there. Because swapping weapons in this game is a goddamn nightmare. That's when you would drop one of those right there. Hope that his dumbass gets stuck on it. We're going to equip that. We're going to drop the shotty. I don't think it's going to help us out too much, so just get it out of the way real fast. We've got a... yeah, they seem to have multiplied. Shit on me. Alright, whip out the piece. Whip out the piece. We're going to get him. Oh, we are the peacekeeper. You don't even know us like that. Alright, so we've got that covered. I think one of these had shotgun shells in it or something like that. Yeah, there's some shotgun shells. And that was magnum rounds. Okay. If we end up being more wounded, there's both a green herb and a red herb here, so we should be able to combine those in order to get our health back up and moving. One of these had an intricate gold lock, right? Yeah, one of them had an intricate gold lock, and the other one... I don't recall what the other one needed. Red key card. So yeah, we have that. Is there anything in here? That's always my paranoia, is that I'm going to walk into just an ass whooping. Inside here. Ooh, more bullets. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. That puts me at 50, really? Okay, well, I don't really see much reason to be carrying around more shotgun shells with me then. I'm going to barricade this. After this zombie comes by, we're going to barricade it. We're going to try and read the book, because I assume the book is going to tell us what we should be doing next. There we go. Alright, so the barricade's down. That should buy us a minute or two. We've got a maintenance journal. Please be aware we've upgraded the fire suppression system. Fragile nature of the equipment they're bringing in. Fire suppression will not only control rooms in their direct vicinity. There's a global override with the hospital's community cancer center. Maintenance staff won't have access. For the offices and processing, 99991. Ah, shit. They got through. And now we're a little whooped on. Let me reload so that I can pick up these bullets over on the side next to this filing cabinet, because everybody knows you keep bullets in filing cabinets. That is obviously the logical place to keep bullets. And if I can make my way back to the right, we'll grab that red herb on the way past. After we've got that red sweet, sweet herb, we'll go grab that ganja in a jar out of the living room, and then we will, the lobby, and then we will convert that into mega drugs. And we will inject mega drugs into all of our orifices until we feel better. Because mega drugs, why not? Why settle for less when you can get the best? That's the test that we all have to stress. But I digress. We already investigated data processing. It still wants me to go back there for my objective, so I'm a little bit confused by that one. Maybe it doesn't auto-update? I don't know. This game is kind of old school in the regard that it gives you like a rough idea of what you're supposed to be doing. But then once you get there, sometimes it's hard to figure out exactly... Maybe I was supposed to look at the computer or something? Nope. Nothing on the computer. Nothing over here. Just a bunch of shotgun shells on the floor. Okay, so I think that must have been like a limited objective. They wanted me to go look at it for just a second before we continued onwards. Yeah, weekends from now on are mostly going to be weekly indie newcomers. There's a lot of indie releases coming out. The Christmas season, actually, most indie developers avoid releasing their games in the Christmas season because there's so many AAA titles coming out that they just get, like, washed out. Although I'd like to think at this point, if you're into indie games, you're into indie games, and if you're into AAA games, the two don't really have a whole lot of overlap anymore, I wouldn't think. But then again, that would be for greater business minds than mine. I would probably be giving terrible advice to, like, anybody that's trying to run a development group. Let's go ahead and drop that. We will grab you. Combine you right there so that at least we have like some kind of healing item available. Just in case the worst happens. Oh, shit. Got a couple rounds off, but it wasn't enough. Red key card to get through there. Okay, so let's use that. I do wish that the items that no longer had a use would despawn as well once you no longer had a use for them. Just little ease of living things. I was going to say, normally you hear a heartbeat when there's a zombie around. So I'm pretty sure there's probably one here. Let's race inside of here. One box says food. The other box is unlabeled. It's probably full of, like, dissected human parts or something. Actually, no. We've got traffic cones on this side. Nothing inside of this room, which is actually kind of a blessing. I was a little bit worried about that. The vending machine is completely jammed. It looks like somebody tried to shove a screwdriver into it. Okay. I never understood why it's called a screwdriver, because you don't drive screws. You drive a nail. So, like, shouldn't it just be called, like, a screw turner? Or a screwer? What is this for? A secretary's journal. I'm gonna wait till he works his... ugly little ass through. My cat just ran into the room and he was like, ah! Because the other cat is, like, hanging off of him. Sorry about that. I distribute kitty justice. So I don't have time to read this right here. So we're not gonna, because see, there's a zombie coming. And so I never have time to read any of the lore stuff because zombies are always coming. Reload. I'll do an ammo check in just a moment to make sure that we're not improperly. Man, we got one reload left. That's not a good thing. We should probably hustle. Should probably move a little bit. Hopefully we'll find like more bullets or like a knife or something around here. There's a green salve inside that bookcase. Supervisor's note. Don't see anything right there. I mean, feel free to pause if you really, really, really want to read it and transcribe it for the rest of chat down below. Obviously, that would be your prerogative. I'm gonna eat a hit right there. In all honesty, it seems to me like melee weapons are always the right choice in this game. So far, melee weapons, so long as you can keep them from breaking, a terminal window with code is displayed on the screen. There is no internet access, though. Okay. Nothing up there to investigate. We're at the caution level for our health, so we'll want to be careful. There is a knife right here, and if we don't pick up bullets soon... Okay, we picked up bullets soon. Never mind. I would be strongly inclined to maybe just pick that up, because the knife seems to do really, really well against enemies, and it doesn't break. It does good damage. Alright, so let's do a quick turn. Probably still not going to be enough. Oh, we got him. Cool. We didn't eat a hit right there. I was actually really, really, really expecting to eat a hit on that spot. I wasn't feeling like we were in a dominant tactical position, really. Shotgun shells on that side if you really wanted to stockpile the shit. Lockers are in disarray. They appear to have housed weapons. Why are all the weapons in lockers at a hospital? Why are there weapons at a hospital at all? I don't see anything in that one right there that looked pertinent. The code that we had was all 9s except for a 1 at the end. Why are there like laptops laying in the middle of the hallway and whatnot? People just like ditch them while they're running away. If you notice though, the background, it's like the little hillside background from Windows. Kind of an interesting little detail that I didn't expect. We're going to check the closed off areas first because these are the most dangerous and I don't like being inside of them. So it looks like we've got a salve over there. We've got exactly 1 reload left unless we pick up another box of ammo. So we'll want to be, I mean, you can't really be conservative about your ammo because there's no, like, making your shots carefully or anything. What's inside of there? Shotgun shells and me leaving it behind. We are got to backpedal at some point. We've got a book over here. Bunch of laptop computers, so that's basically just a purchasing form. My best friend works in purchasing. That's what he does for a living. Is he like convinces people to like sell him stuff at good prices, and then his company then distributes them. Like they buy stuff and then they redistribute it. So essentially, it's kind of weird. I don't understand why their clients don't realize that they don't need them, but apparently they have clients. So who am I to say that? You know, like it seems like they're unnecessary middlemen. But hey. It pays the bills, and until the clients realize they don't need it, then who am I to say they don't need it? What do I know about anything? I could be wrong. 15 rounds, we got 16 left. I don't know why I'm counting them right now, because if we run out, we're completely, like, boned. Aside from the knife, actually. We've got the knife, so that's not too bad. I forget what we were even looking for up inside of here. But I assume it's important. Oh, we lockpicked that door, so this area is probably not even that important, because the lockpick doors are pretty much specifically only for this character. Like, that's the main thing she contributes in terms of, like, skill sets, is that she can go through locked doors and everybody else can't. Wow, that zombie was beefy as hell. That zombie soaked some ammo. Am I wrong? However, we just picked up a shit ton more ammo, so you know what? Feth it. Wait, why didn't you pick up the rest of that handgun ammo? I was gonna say, like, your box isn't full. You can only have... if your box isn't full, you got to work on that. You got to work on that. When my box isn't full of ammo, I'm normally pretty exasperated, pretty stressed about trying to figure out why I'm not filling my box properly. Daily report from an analyst, not helpful. This over here has a Kraus. What's a Kraus? Drop the knife for a minute. I want to know what a Kraus is. A unique handgun with extreme stopping power is difficult to handle and has a very small magazine. Oh. They weren't kidding. So this thing's like a... This thing unleashes the brucka, so you want to make sure you're on point with it. I wonder if the reload takes longer, too. Let's find out how good it is on this zombie. Let's see what kind of rounds we can put down. Doesn't seem that much better, in all honesty. It fires so slowly. I think I would rather have... Yeah, let's go ahead and drop that. We'll re-equip this dude. Let me get my knife back. We're still sitting on 50 rounds. All right, we're good. Not a fan of the Kraus. If I get like an extendo mag or something for it, or like something to make it fire faster, maybe that's what it meant by it's difficult to handle, is just that it takes a long-ass time. I would expect that thing to like one-shot stuff if I was going to use it, if not two-shot, because it just fires way too slow. What the shit is that? I don't even know what that is. Is that like a gargoyle? Like, what the hell is that thing? Oh my good lord. Alright, running away. I don't know what that is. I don't really want to know what that is. I pumped a shit ton of rounds into it, though, and it did not fall down. The hell is that thing? No wonder they gave me so many bullets. We got wrecked up right there, though. We got pimp slapped to oblivion. Let me run up on these bullets real fast, and I'm going to add them. That was my doorbell, by the way. One of the things that I've learned about living in the suburbs, I moved to the suburbs recently, like a week ago. One of the things I've learned about the suburbs is, holy shit, if you don't have a no solicitor sign, it's goddamn all day, every day. Just people knocking on your door being like, hey, would you like to know about the glory and majesty of Christ? And I'd be like, would you like to know about the firmness and strength of the backside of my hand? Get out of here. Foot in the ass. It's just like, don't... Just be like, listen, I'm here to peddle my religion on you. Are you going to sit here and listen to me because you're not assertive enough to tell me to piss off or not? Just like, get there. Let's just get to the point. I'm the kind of person that I don't like to mix words. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. I'm just going to drop that, and I'm going to use this green herb right now. Use that. That'll take me back up to warning. Maybe just pick up a shit ton more handgun. If I pick up the handgun bullets, at the worst case scenario, I can re-centralize them somewhere else. What does this say? Frank, fish and chips, previous, cheesecake. Okay. So people want like different things for dinner or something. What was the point of this room? I don't understand why we came over here. Like, we gain nothing by being here. I guess unless you're really, really, really into the Kraus. If you're into the Kraus, I guess that this was a room that was worthwhile. But for the rest of us out there who don't dwell in Kraus worship land, I heard a heartbeat. Sometimes I just like to play inside the map screen because I'm cavalier like that and I don't give a damn. Combine those two boxes so that I can put more inside the second box. I think if I can get the jump on the enemy, I'm normally pretty solid. So what was down this way? Did I even go this way? What the shit? That dog was on fire. Like NBA Jam style. Oh, look at that. The zombie facing the other way doesn't wake up when I shoot his friend. You're like, well, you know, that's because friend is kind of like a... Friend is not a real term for the two of us. I hope that reload finished, by the way. If that reload didn't finish, we got a rough afternoon in front of us. Officer's journal. Under the guise of medical equipment, scattered, locked down, civilians will not stumble across them, do deliveries at night. Okay, there was nothing there that looked like it was going to be useful, and I don't want to get bit in the butthole. Ooh, rifle rounds. How do I get access to rifle rounds? There we go. Combine those up so that we're not... Honestly, corners are the most dangerous in this game. Corners are by far the most dangerous. You just don't want to be near a corner. I don't have room for the first aid spray. Well, we'll fix that in just a minute. What kind of round is that? Shotgun shells? A little dark over here, so I can't see. I'm going to drop those real quick. Then I'm going to put in a barricade right there. Get the first aid spray. Use that. And the moment he busts through that... You know, it's hard for me to take seriously. Like, the zombie dogs are kind of like pink and adorable. Like, mostly I just want to cuddle them and just ask, like, what went wrong in your doggy life that made you like this? What turn of events, what unfavorable shift of fate made you like this? Because otherwise you seem pretty adorable. Aesthetically, I think you've got it going on, doggy. Okay, so that's one down. We're going to have to treat that one to Zeddy by time, too. So there it is. Zeddy by time accomplished. Looks like we got a couple of doors down inside of this wing. But frankly, this map is a lot bigger than I expected it to be. Like a lot bigger. I'm actually impressed by the girth. Ooh, lockpick door. Ooh, shit. I do think it's weird that you can't move slowly while firing. Like I get for balance reasons why you wouldn't be able to do that. Oh, that's a gold key right there. So that would imply that we need to find the fire suppression system. I do like how the fire is animated because everything else in the game just kind of holds still. There's no like flickering lights or anything. I said it has the flickering light came on screen. God damn it. Why do you do this stuff to me, video games? Why do you do this stuff to me? Both of these are lockpick doors, huh? Cool. Hey. You trying to mosh pit on me. I don't allow that. Oh, that was the right one. Okay, so that was for the fire suppression system. Cool. I guess we were able to pick the lock on a further objective. I don't know what other players would have done in that spot, like Mason or Keys, but pretty cool. I do like how the game has a diverse cast, too. I just wanted to bring that up. I like how the cast is, like, varying ethnicities. I think that's a good thing. Get everybody included in gaming. I feel like I shouldn't have to say that, too. Like, I feel like it kind of makes me a pretentious asshole for having to say it. Like, I feel like that should just be a feeling that we all naturally have. But for whatever reason, I don't know. I do like that the cast is diverse. I'll add that right there. That's something that you don't see a ton in video games. You're seeing it more nowadays, which is I think it's a really, really good thing. But aside from that, damn it, just let me go to my objective. Let me have this. Wow, we actually went through a lot of bullets. I'm surprised how many bullets we went through. I thought we would have way more bullets left over than that because last time I looked, we were sitting on like 90 bullets. Who have I been unloading bullets into? An ornate fabricated gold key. And with that, we got to investigate the auditorium. However, I do think they should sprinkle in. Maybe it's because I can't read the books. That's one of my big qualms with the game. I'm having trouble getting into the lore of the game because you have no chance to read anything because so many zombies are spawning at any given moment. That like if you kill one and you instantly start reading, you just might get done reading a 3 or 4 page memo by the time the next wave of zombies spawns. And so anyways, maybe that's why, but it seems like they've got things there to make the game more immersive. It's just I'm having trouble reading them in time. I will see you all later. This is Weekly Indie Newcomer. This will be the last follow-up episode of Outbreak. I just wanted to give you guys like an extra 30 minutes or so in case you were still on the fence about it. Let you see how the game unfolds as we get further in. We have seen some new guns in this episode, some new armaments and whatnot, so I think that's pretty sweet. I will see you all in the next episode. Thank you for stopping on by. I very much appreciate you taking the time to brighten my day by hanging out and being my internet pal. Aside from that, I will see you all next weekend with more Weekly Indie Newcomer. Bye-bye, everybody.